Back in March, we were all hopeful that by September, the COVID-19 lockdowns would be all over and we would all be working back to normal. Unfortunately, that is now looking increasingly unlikely. The good news is that many of the measures that were introduced in March and were scheduled to end in September have now been extended. We are no longer heading to a September cliff, but instead are heading to a September slope. Last week, the federal government announced that they plan to extend the JobKeeper program for another 6 months. By gradually tapering the program, it does allow for people to get back on their feet and for the economy to keep moving. The Australian Banking Association recently announced that member banks would extend assistance to people impacted by COVID-19 lockdowns. While this is unlikely to be an automatic extension of mortgage payment freezes, it will be applied to some people experiencing severe hardship. For those borrowers that are in a better position than in March but are still struggling, many banks will now offer extensions to loan, interest-only periods, or debt consolidation. For housing, it does mean that we will see lower levels of mortgage distress. And with less distress, we will see more stable pricing. Surprisingly, house prices have held up even though we are in recession and experiencing rising unemployment. Most importantly, these measures will ensure that we don't head to a September cliff, but head to a September slope. And this is important for both consumer and business confidence. Ultimately, it will provide greater stability in the housing market.